have mullein. You can see it. This is a second year growth. You can see the little flowers up here at top. If the phone would focus. There we go. And for some odd reason, the mullein is dying off early this year for some reason. So I haven't found too many stalks over here where I usually find it. But it's best to get mullein when it's the first year crop, before it turns to flower and seed. We're going to go ahead and harvest some of these leaves here. We want to get a good batch of these leaves. Some of them are already dried out. And here you go. We got another mullein plant right in the mix of some berries, which I'll probably snag me some of those berries. I don't know if you guys can see them with the camera, but there's some berries over there. We'll probably hit that up. Here's another mullein plant. This is a young one here, so these leaves are even better for that one. But we'll get what we can. And sorry about the noise, but yeah, there's a big highway over here, so can't do much about that. This is what mullein looks like when it turns to seed. You can see it's very, very tall. And I know, guys, this is not a normal Shedwars type video, but I think it's very important that we use all resources, even the wild edibles. Here's another one that is hidden amongst the trees and whatnot. This is a young one, so these leaves are even better than the 2-year one, because it takes 2 years for mullein to produce seeds. I'm going to go ahead and get as much as I can off of this. And you don't have to worry that I'm taking more resources from this plant than it needs to be, because next year it'll come back and it'll actually produce seeds. So it will reproduce more plants. Okay, guys, here we are back at the house. It's been a few days since I have picked this, and I should have done this before, but I had a bunch of issues with branches falling and cutting the power off and all this stuff, and had a generator running, so I couldn't record. So basically you want to wash this off as best as you can. Once it's all cleared off, all the leaves and everything, make sure there's no foreign things in there. Usually what I like to do is, after I clean these leaves off, I'll hang them over to the side so I don't get them mixed up and do the same one more than twice. Once it's all rinsed off really good, you can lay them out on paper towels until you get a lot of the excess water from them, because they will soak up some water. That's why they use this for toilet paper back in the old days. Once you get these all clean, then you can lay them out somewhere to dehydrate or dry out, however you want to say it. You can also, I've got an actual dryer that I use, that it's like a screened in little box thing where I dry out all my peppers and things like that, and some of my leaves. You can also hang these if you get a needle and thread, or needle and fish line or something like that. and you take a needle through each one of these and run it to the next one and the next one, and then hang them up like something like that until they dry out. Once they've dried out, you can break it up and put it in a mason jar, seal it up real good, and you have your dried mullein for whenever you need it. Now, I know, like I said, this is not a normal Shedwars type video. It's a little bit different. It's more medical, and it's not so much in the garden as it is foraging. I think foraging is still an important thing that we need to remember, and how to do all this stuff. But there you have it, guys. I'm going to finish this up, and till next time, we will catch you later.